Yes, sir! Boston Celtics news, guys. We're going to talk about what to expect from the Boston Celtics this offseason, guys. We're going to cover 4 topics. We're going to cover number 1, who's on the team, who are the Celtics keeping, who are they letting go, what is their salary cap looking like. Number 2, we're going to cover the free agency. What is the Celtics free agency strategy going to look like? Number 3, we're going to talk about what is their draft strategy going to look like. Then number 4, we're going to talk about questions going into the next season that we have for the Celtics. So those are the 4 topics we're going to cover. Before we get into it, make sure you guys click the damn like button, man. Click the like button. It's free, bro. Click the like button and subscribe to the channel. We have new NBA videos every single week. So let's get straight into it. Topic number 1 of 4 is, who are the Celtics keeping and who are they letting go? Going into this offseason, the Celtics have 13 players under salary, and they have a $127 million salary. The NBA salary cap for next year is going to be about $112 million projected. So right now, the Celtics are over the salary cap. The luxury tax threshold is $132 million. So the Celtics are underneath the luxury tax by about $5 million. So the players that the Celtics have on the team right now, they have Jayson Tatum, they have Jaylen Brown, they have Al Horford, they have Moses Brown, they have who they got in the trade. They got Al Horford and Moses Brown in the Kemba Walker trade. They did have to give up their first round pick in this year's draft for that. So they have those guys. They have Marcus Smart, they have Aaron Nesmith, they have Peyton Pritchard, they have Carson Edwards, they have Grant Williams, they have Robert Williams, they have who do I miss? They have Tristan Thompson, Jabari Parker, Romeo Langford, Aaron Nesmith, and I think I said Carson Edwards, but I'm not sure. So those are the 13 players that the Celtics have under contract going into next season. So we still have a couple roster spots that we can fill. In terms of free agents on the team, the Celtics do have a couple players that will be entering free agency this year. The most important one is Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier, who we traded, we got him for a couple second-round picks. He's going to be a free agent this season, so we're going to have to try and re-sign him. I'll talk about that in the next topic, free agency. So Evan Fournier is a free agent. Luke Cornett is a free agent. Semi Ojeleye will be a free agent. Taco Fall will be a free agent. And Tremont Waters will be a free agent. Out of all those guys, the only must-keep guy is Evan Fournier, considering how much we gave up to get him. And because we're so close to the salary cap and we have his bird rights to get the most, to be able to have the most assets to do trades during the season, it's a must that we keep Evan Fournier. If you know what I'm trying to say, then you know what I'm trying to say because of the bird rights and how that shit works. But that's a whole nother topic. So out of the free agents on the Celtics, it's only Evan Fournier that is a must keep. Taco Fall, I don't know. He may not be on the team next year, seeing that we got Moses Brown. We do have Robert Williams, who we're going to have to extend this summer. Him and Marcus Smart are extension eligible this summer, so we might see Taco Fall's stint with the Celtics come to an end. Hopefully not. I'm a Taco Fall fan, but if he has to go, he has to go. The front court is pretty crowded right now with Tristan, Moses, Al Horford, Robert Williams. Even Grant Williams could play some minutes. He's more of a 4, but that's front court anyway. So now we're going to get into topic number 2, which is what will be the Celtics free agency strategy in this offseason. So as I said, the Celtics already are over the salary cap, so they're not going to be able to do too much in free agency. What they will be able to do is they will be able to use their taxpayer mid-level exception. The mid-level exception is about it's like $6 million. So the Celtics will have $6 million to use to sign 1 or 2 players if they want to. So that's pretty much going to be like a veteran role player. So in the free agency, these are the moves I expect from the Celtics. I expect them to re-sign Fournier. I expect them to extend Robert Williams, who's not a free agent, but he is extension eligible. I expect them to extend Marcus Smart on a contract that is probably around $12 to $15 million. I expect them to re-sign Evan Fournier on a contract that's around $15 million. And I expect them to use the tax mid-level, about $6 million, to sign a veteran wing, guys. I think that's what the Celtics need to look at this offseason in terms of free agency. Look, if you can get a veteran wing, a guy that can guard 3s and 4s, maybe some 5s, and that can shoot the 3 ball a little bit. Some guys that I was looking at for the Celtics will be free agents this year is PJ Tucker. Gotta love PJ Tucker. Has some of the best kick game in the whole entire NBA. Some guys thought that PJ Tucker would have been on the Celtics last season because there was a lot of trade rumors surrounding that. It didn't happen. So PJ Tucker, that would be a good pickup for the Celtics. He can guard fours, fives, and threes. Strong, sturdy guy. He can knock down the corner three very well. Another guy that I wouldn't mind the Celtics getting is Doug McDermott, boys. We all know Doug McDermott and Miles Turner were supposed to be on the Celtics last year, but Danny Ainge screwed up that fucking trade with Gordon Hayward. I digress. I'm not even going to get into that. But Doug McDermott is another guy I think the Celtics should consider this season. I think he's a great shooter. He can defend his position decently. He's an average defender at best, but when you're looking for a guy that's going to play the 3 and 4, especially off your bench, you're not looking for like the greatest defender. So I think Doug McDermott should be fine. Another guy I wouldn't mind getting for the Celtics is Nicholas Batum. I think Nicholas Batum would be a great addition. We saw what he was able to do playing some small ball 5, playing 4, hitting corner threes for the Clippers this season. Sign him on a minimum deal. That wouldn't be bad. So I wouldn't mind any of those 3 guys. If you guys have any suggestions for who you want the Celtics to sign in free agency or what you think they need, let me know. I think they would benefit from getting a veteran wing in free agency and addressing their point guard concerns maybe through the trade market instead of trying to sign a point guard in free agency. That's just my opinion. So now we're going to move on to topic number 3, which is the draft strategy for the Celtics. When it comes to the draft this year, the Celtics only have their second round pick. They traded their first round pick along with Kemba in order to get Moses Brown and Al Horford. So the Celtics have no first round pick. In terms of who they're going to draft, the Tankathon mock draft has the Celtics taking Herbert Jones. He's a 6'7" small forward, so another wing to add to the fold. But me personally, I would rather see the Celtics use that second round pick and package it in a trade, maybe with a guy like Tristan Thompson, just to shed some salary and maybe get a guy back in return that could play some minutes for the Celtics. Because Tristan Thompson, now that we have Al Horford back, now that we have Moses Brown, now that we have Robert Williams playing at such a great level, Tristan Thompson is pretty much expendable. I would like to see the Celtics trade Tristan, and if you need to throw in the second round pick as a little bit of a sweetener for another team, by all means do that. But I think the front court is just too clogged up right now with all those guys, so one of them has to go. Tristan is the most expendable. So that's my draft strategy for the Celtics. Use the second round pick in combination with one of your role players like Tristan Thompson or another one of these guys to get someone that can actually play some valuable minutes for you guys in the playoffs when that's when it really matters, right? So that's my draft strategy. Now we're gonna get into the 4th and final topic, guys. Remember I said click the damn like button. If you were this far in the video and you didn't click the like button, you hate black people, bro. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro. I'm just saying. I'm kidding. But topic number 4 is questions going into the next season. These are the questions I have. Number 1, should they trade Tristan Thompson? Do you guys think they should trade Tristan? In my opinion, I think they should trade Tristan. Get what you can for him. Get someone that can actually play useful minutes. The center position is taken care of for the Celtics with Moses, Al Horford, and Robert. We don't need Tristan. Number 2, should we trade Smart for a point guard? That's another question that I have. Should we trade Marcus Smart for a point guard that can play make and run the offense? Because if we have Marcus Smart as our true point guard, he is not a playmaker. Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown can play make together. They probably average about 7 assists combined, but you still need that main guy to get you into sets. We've seen this issue with the Clippers when they have Paul George and Kawhi. They didn't have a true point guard. They had to go get Rondo. They had to get Reggie Jackson. He's not really a playmaker, but the Celtics would benefit from getting a true playmaker that can play make for Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. Just take some of the load off their shoulders. So that's a question I have for you guys. Do you think the Celtics should consider trading Marcus Smart or Evan Fournier? Maybe Evan Fournier for a point guard. Marcus Smart is the heart and soul of the team. I understand that. But if you need to trade him to get a true point guard, then you have to do it, guys. The Celtics don't have much valuable assets. He's one of their few valuable assets. So if they have to trade him to get a point guard, then it just has to happen. And this is my 3rd and final question for you guys. Do you think it's possible that the Celtics could get a trade done for Bradley Beal or Damian Lillard? This is my question, guys. We've seen Bradley Beal and Jayson Tatum hooping together in the Olympics right now. They're hooping together on Team USA. We see Bradley Beal throw the no-look pass to Jayson Tatum. Jayson Tatum hit the mid-range shot. Imagine that on the Celtics. Imagine a lineup of fucking Bradley Beal, Jayson Tatum, and Jaylen Brown, whoever else you want to put around them, whether it be Horford, Smart, or Brown, Robert Williams, whatever the case may be. That 3 a Beal, Tatum, and Brown is a championship contending team, boys. I would love to see them get Beal or Lillard. Damian Lillard has been kind of upset with the Portland Trailblazers this offseason, so we've been seeing a lot of trade rumors for him. We know Bradley Beal has been on the trade table for a couple of years now, so let me know in the comments, guys, what do you want to see from the Celtics this offseason? That's what you can expect from the Celtics this offseason. I just broke it down for you. You know who they're keeping, who they're letting go, what they should do in the free agency, what they will do in the draft. And these are the questions going to the next season. Make sure you guys click the like button, subscribe to the channel. We have new NBA videos every single week, my guy. Every week. New videos every week. Okay, so other than that, have a good day, boys. Happy Saturday. Peace.